I just realized Germany declared war on a democratic Belgium so they could turn Belgium into a democracy. That's quite the strategy. So that's right, if you read the title of this video, we are gonna do kind of a part 1 and part 2 for this series. I know, I'm pretty shocked myself. Also, as you can see, there's no face cam today because I am really sweaty. It is hot as balls in my room. I know there's a lot of weird people that are okay with watching me sweat, but I'm not, just a little bit weird. So we're gonna make this a 2-part series because everyone has pretty much always asked me to do an opposite world. Basically, Germany and Italy are a democratic nation, and it is gonna be their job to keep the whole planet together, while basically all of the allies, including France and the US, are communists. And in the east, we have a fascist Papa Stalin with a very fascist Comintern, because everyone knows the strongest power is not only the Mongol Empire, but Tanu Tuva. But I didn't want to change any of the other non-aligned nations. I wanted to keep them neutral just to kind of see what impact the big powers have on them. And if you couldn't tell already, yes, we are using the Darkest Hour mod, which is something I've never used before, which means we're gonna have a whole new plethora of national focus trees. I'm not sure if I've ever seen this Japanese democratic man before. He looks very not familiar to me. He looks good though. I mean, he's definitely giving Kim Jong-un a run for his money in terms of sexy Asian men that control North Korea. We also got this cool-ass Italian leader with pretty much way better hair than mine. Like, damn, I'm about to change my shit right now because this shit look good. So in this opposite world, it is gonna be up to Germany to somehow save this planet from communism and fascism. But by doing that, he's gonna have to do some interesting things because his focus tree is still the same. But it's a big-ass focus tree at least, so he has lots of choices. Like I said earlier, China is still non-aligned, so we'll have to see if fascist Russia or democratic Japan has a bigger impact. Then of course, Earl Prouder, leading the socialist state of America, is gonna start to, I think, influence South America, as they usually do. You know, like toppling over democratically elected governments so they can install a fascist puppet. Oh wait. Well, we'll see if anything changes now. Well, that's kind of interesting. Germany decided to remilitarize the Rhineland. What the fuck are you doing, nice Hitler? Also, since New Zealand is communist, I never knew this, but they have a nice lady here. For some reason, MILFs just like to pop up everywhere in this game. Here's a nice change for once. Italy installed a democratic government in Ethiopia. And these are the type of big changes I expect to see in this strange opposite planet. So let's just do a little bit of investigation here. In terms of Japan, they're trying to stay away from any sort of aggressive action. And I expect to see the same from Germany. I think we'll see them just kind of get these little boosts in the beginning here. You know, I just noticed this. Is that really the Tibetan flag? Is that... Are you guys serious? It kind of looks like a captain is steering a boat like straight at the sun. Do you guys see that? Please don't tell me I sound like an idiot right now. So there was one thing I tried not to tell you guys because I was hoping this shit wouldn't happen. I legit had Spain at a 90% democratic ideology, and the whole damn country still fell apart. Well, here's the big change, because angry Spanish man no longer gets the help of Italy and Germany. Russia is the only big fascist country right now, so that's the only support they get. Whereas on the opposite side of things, Willem Dafoe is gonna be in a much better situation. I really hope more people know who the fuck Willem Dafoe is now, since Death Note released on Netflix and caused a bunch of anime fans to kill themselves. So the Republic of Germany did do something kind of interesting here. They are going down an anti-Comintern pact, which actually means they're denouncing fascism, of course. But I should have mentioned they won't be able to declare war until world tension is high enough. So that's gonna make things pretty different. Damn, now that is a beautiful mustache. If I didn't have this hormone disorder, I would get something like that. I think this Darkest Hour mod includes a whole bunch of new leader portraits. At least I hope so. I feel like I've been smoking some shit because I don't recognize any of these people. And there we go, guys. We are witnessing a miracle happen right in front of our very eyes. I think we might actually see the Spanish Republic win. God really does exist, and his name is Jose Diaz. Oh, well, maybe I'm stupid, because democratic Japan was able to declare war on China, and world tension is only 1%. I guess if it's in your focus tree, it doesn't matter. Or something. I don't know. We're not even supposed to be playing the game like this anyway, so I don't know what the fuck's going on. Oh, beautiful Mao's still here, though. That's fantastic. In this world, he is actually the only communist that will remain in Asia. Everybody else is basically out here in the West. Poland formed between seas. Yes, I finally have it now, but I'm not so sure if they're prepared for now Russian Hitler in the East. Very nice democratic Germany. You decided to, well, annex Austria. That's a very democratic thing to do. I'd imagine something very bad is now gonna happen to Kevin Spacey in Czechoslovakia. So we now got communism in Britain, France, and Spain. That's gonna be weird. I'm not so sure about Italy and Germany's chances now, you know, with saving democracy and all. Oh, that's great. Yep, United States of Brazil is now seizing means of production. Yeah, and I don't think it's gonna take long for most of these other Latin countries to follow. So Japan's getting their ass kicked right now. That's a new one. It's 1938, and yeah, they're losing the Korean Peninsula as we speak. What the fuck happened? Why are they rejecting anime? Do they prefer Netflix's Death Note? Oh my god, you are a disgusting man. Yeah, this could also become a problem. Is this man thinking of growing a very skinny, funny-looking mustache? You know, just looking around at these leaders, I kind of want to do a top 5 best mustaches in Hearts of Iron 4. Leave a like down below if you want to see that video. That, or of course, top 5 MILFs. That might be the next one we do. So maybe this shouldn't have come as much of a surprise. Japan has just gotten obliterated. I'm legitimately concerned China's gonna land a naval invasion on Japan. Possible other top 5 videos would be top 5 hairdos in Hearts of Iron 4 or top 5 unibrows. I'm thinking about changing just to a watchmojo.com for Hearts of Iron 4. So Germany is deciding to do some pretty interesting things as a democracy. I mean, maybe Poland has oil. That usually makes it okay for democracies to invade other countries. Also, they just installed their first democratic government in Luxembourg. Oh yes, if anyone needs to be saved, it's fucking Luxembourg. Now they're going after the Netherlands, which means that Belgium is probably up next. Oh, and Poland only got Lithuania to join their faction, so yeah, they'll definitely be able to stop Germany. And now France is involved with the rest of the allies. All right, that's great. I just realized Germany declared war on a democratic Belgium so they could turn Belgium into a democracy. That's quite the strategy. Oh, wow. Britain is buying aircraft from Yugoslavia. Well, good for Germany. They are slowly forcing people to join their democratic axis, and I think the French will be up next very soon. Yep, they went straight up and around that whole... Oh my god. Oh, yep, here we go again. Mass spam of Belgium Lives Matter in the comment section. Oh, nice, we've got our first civil war in South America. Bolivia versus Bolivia. Also in Mexico as well. So clearly the Americans are having a big impact. So I think we're gonna see a lot more of this in Latin America as we continue on in the next video. So the Axis is looking pretty good right now because they just forced Poland and France to capitulate. They're forcing people into this friendship team, and it's working out for them. And obviously, as you can tell, Spain joined the Allies pretty fast here, but that is the only country, the only new country at least, that joined the Allies. Actually, they even lost a few because Australia and New Zealand was like, fuck this, I'm out. Oh shit, New Zealand's a puppet. Oh my god, the Australians are gonna go crazy in the comment section. How did they manage to do that? It must be something in their focus tree. Australia is now gonna reap the benefits of all the Lord of the Rings money they're still making. And now fascist Russia has decided to do something. Yeah, so the Middle East is gonna be basically screwed at this point unless they join a faction. They could always make like Yugoslavia and join the Allies. That's a possibility, guys. And now Germany is going after the Swiss, of course, because, you know, fuck them and their neutrality. Stop being a bitch and just be a democracy already. Oh, wait. And I think, Jesus, I don't even know. What Bolivia won? What the hell does this even mean? Oh, okay, communism. Communism won. Yes, that figures. So it's 1941. We still have a long way to go. The war is pretty much set, but who knows? There could be even a World War III in the series. The God Empire of Belgium is back, which seems to be a common thing nowadays. Russia is attacking the Middle East, as you do, which they still haven't allied themselves to anybody. Democratic Japan sucks because the Chinese United Front is kicking ass, and New Zealand has been made Australia's bitch. I'm sorry, guys. Oh, and actually, one last thing. I'll probably think about changing my channel name to Watch Mojo Hoi 4. That has a pretty good ring to it, I think. In terms of death, because everybody likes death, 500,000 Japanese people have been killed, whereas only, wow, China's not actually throwing their people into bullets. That's a new strategy for you guys. Germany has killed 500,000 of its own men, trying to turn already democratic countries into democracies. That's, you know, okay, I guess. No, but they did take out the French, and that's a start, so we'll see if they get any more. Oh, and finally, the Mexico Civil War. That is gonna be a pretty big deal, and obviously they're being supported by the USSA. Oh, I like that. I'd never heard that one before. So I don't know about you guys, but I think I like this formula for AI-only battles since I kind of get to set the world stage in part 1 and then show off the big-ass wars and maybe even World War III in part 2. This is not going to be something that I do in every single video because having one-offs is just really, really nice, but it's something I kind of wanted to try that's new and different, especially in some of these bigger AI only battles when there's all these little things that are going on. Normally I don't get to cover those, but for instance, in this video, we've got South America actually doing something as communism slowly rise in support and civil wars are about to take place all around that continent. That's going to be great. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. And as always, big thanks to Stefan M, Neo, Elfie C, Johan S, Jane C, Wyan, Daddy D, and Furry Cruz for being my crack papas. If you want to help support me, you can find a link to my Patreon in the description down below. Thank you for helping your crack boy.